Hey everyone! Welcome to the Looney Ballooney Learning Center. As always, I'm the crazy lady in charge, Tess, and the even more crazy guy behind the camera is my husband, Randy.
Really crazy guy? Hi!
Well, it's either that or Santa wannabe.
No.
But you're in shorts too, so I can't.
I am in shorts. Look, shorts. They saw my leg.
It was 20 degrees Celsius, which is what, 65, 66 degrees Fahrenheit?
No, 72?
No, you can't.
It was 18 when I checked.
So 72 for our 20. We had an amazing sunshine, warm day. We even went and walked the yard a little bit and made some plans for the future and all that wonderful stuff. It was a great day. Randy sat outside and
3 people in here.
Already? Holy cow.
Yes, 4.
Say hi. Make sure you say hi for your entries, remember?
Yeah, say hi and where you're from so you get an entry to call that lady.
We have the 1 hour giveaway. We give away every month 1 hour of my time to a lucky winner. You get 2 entries for checking in on the live. You get 1 entry if you watch on the replay. And then if you do the homework and post it to our group, you get another entry. And the last 2 weeks we've had 2. This week I only have 1. But you could have got 2 entries for doing the homeworks from the last 2 weeks.
So we have Danny.
Hi, Danny.
Elizabeth.
Hi, Elizabeth. How are you?
Shauna, Utah. Shauna, New Jersey.
Shauna squared. Hi.
Shauna squared. Crown AJ from New Jersey.
Hi. That's a new one. I haven't heard that one before.
Yeah, and Marlene. Leandra.
Marlene from Kitchener. Hi. And Leandra. Hi, Leandra. How are you?
Knee deep in a Minecraft project, Shanna is.
Oh, nice. That's that one she was asked. She said last week. Yeah. Can't wait to see it.
Michelle
Peters.
Kimball.
Peter's here. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Peter. Ooh, Carletta. And Maureen. We got the whole group in here tonight. I'm so excited.
Easy.
I'm kicking everything around.
She is kicking everything around. I'm blinded by the light. If anyone knows that song.
Our living room has a wonderful picture window in it, and we're facing the sunset, right? So we are just Randy from like here up the big dome is totally bleached out sun.
I'm tanning myself. Angie's here. She says,
Angie.
Hi, Tandy.
How are you, Angie? Nice to have you with us. But yes, nice.
We got 13 people.
I'm a new member. Nice to have you with us.
Melanie.
Yes, Peter, that does happen with the high float. I hear you. It's awful. Sticky. Cold, snowy Utah. I'm so sorry.
We got friends in Utah. Johnson.
They're Idaho.
Oh, they're Idaho. Close enough to Utah. It's like right next door.
Yeah, I know, but thanks for joining us. I'm glad to have you with us.
That's right. They're up in Boise.
Yes.
I forget.
They visit friends in Utah all the time, but they live in Boise.
Yeah.
8 foot by 9 foot creeper. Hope it turns out. I can't wait to see the pictures. I know you'll send them. I can't wait to see it. We're having a gorgeous day. 72 degrees. We were out there I was out in sandals and a t-shirt. It was glorious. All the snow is gone, needless to say. But the ground is very wet.
I wanted to be out in bare feet and just roll around in the grass.
Randy came upstairs this afternoon, grabbed me by the hand without saying a word, and took me downstairs and made me go outside. He's like, it's too nice to be in. So we had a little time outside, which was lovely.
Paulina's here from New Jersey, and they got hit with 12
inches Monday night. Oh, I am so sorry.
Ugh.
Blinded by the light, Manfred. Man, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Hi, Paulina from New Jersey. Nice to have you with us. So this tonight is for my girl Shanna in New Jersey.
Millie's here.
Hi, Millie. Nice to have you with us. She has an easel that she needs help with for this weekend. So I know I promised to do the Linkaloon dog. I'm bumping that to next week, and we're going to help her out with this weekend or this week. I'm going to put a full garland on our easel and show you guys how to do it like I do it. There are many ways to do an easel. This is my way.
Gina's here.
Hi, Gina. How are you? All the way from California. And Sandra.
Jennifer.
And Jennifer. Oh my goodness, everybody's here tonight.
They're all checking in.
We do have more aprons, and actually that brings me to a point. Randy and I went, after our little time out in the sun, on a little investigation journey. So I've been watching the tracking numbers from the aprons that we sent out, and they weren't moving. They weren't moving. And I let it go for a little while. I thought, Canada Post is not great. Let me just preface it with that. And I thought, well, maybe they just didn't track them the way they said they were going to track them. But then I've had a couple people message and say, hey, when are our aprons going to be here? So I went this afternoon, to the postal outlet within the drugstore that's local to us that I dropped them off at. And I had all my paperwork, and I said, hey, what's going on with these? And the lady's like, I don't know. They're showing just sitting here. She couldn't figure it out. And she goes, what is it? And I said, they're a bunch of envelopes. And I brought them in a box. And she goes, oh. And see, my mistake is I took them at night. And this is manned by like just a part-timer that only does it every now and again. The box got put down on a floor and something got put on top of it, and it never went out. And I was very angry. The lady was very apologetic. They have gone out today now. So please reset the whole timer for the aprons. I apologize profusely. It was one of those weird things that I never expected.
We never ship out. We used to ship out in Hawaii.
We used to ship all the time, but in Hawaii, but never from here. And never again to this it's a little outlet in Shoppers Drug Mart, right? And they have had it, and I should have known better. And that's my fault. I'll take the ownership for it. But they're on their way now. The lady felt really bad. Anyways, they're on the way now. Apologies greatly.
Christina's
I'm very embarrassed.
here.
Can you tell I'm getting red? I'm embarrassed by it. Frustrated. But Christina, hi Christina. Nice to have you with us. Okay, so we're going to get started on this easel. And I have chosen today some colors. This is Sempertex Rosewood. We're going to use Tough Tex Cameo. And then I never double stuff, but for you guys here tonight, I double stuffed. Randy actually did it for me. But we'll be blowing up double stuffed. It's a fashion pink inside of a pearl white from Sempertex. All right, so we're going to start with the rosewood first on the bottom.
Emily's here.
Hi, Emily. All right, so I'm using their 18-inch. I'm just going to do a couple at the bottom. And then I'm going to do a couple of 11-inchers to go in there.
Oh my goodness, this is...
Randy's really going to have to be on his game tonight.
I am. Stephanie Gibson's here.
Hi, Stephanie. How are you?
And it was Peter's 40th birthday on March 1st.
Oh, happy birthday, Peter. All right, so I'm taking my two 18-inchers and I'm going to put my two 11-inchers and I'm just going to tie them together. Okay, and that's going to be our base section. Okay, yeah, Randy, you're going to really have to stay on top of the up, down, around. All right, I'm going to do one more quad of 11-incher. This is going to be a color blocked. Okay.
I'm just going to follow you. Look at that beautiful lady right there.
Aww.
She is the apple of my eye.
You're such a goofball, but thank you. Right back at you, hon. So I'm just, this is organic, so I'm just blowing it up. You can see there's some difference in my sizes, a couple of smaller ones with a couple of bigger ones. Okay, and I'm going to take and find a neck. I have a neck in here, and I'm going to just tie them together. A lot of people have been messaging me. They're struggling with the neck-to-neck tying, and I just want to say to you, it'll come, okay? Be patient with it. It will come. Keep practicing it, okay? All right, so we're going to do next.
Neck to neck next. Ah.
Oh, the dad jokes are on tonight.
Like Donkey Kong.
Look how pretty that is. The pink with the pearl on the outside. It is so pretty.
And that's the Sempertex pearl that you can see through.
Yes.
Because now they have a white that's...
White that is pearl finish, but you can't see through it. So this is the actual pearl, white pearl balloon, and then the other one is a silk.
Yep.
So make sure if you're ordering, you want the white pearl.
Maureen, I was shocked how sheer the pearl white is. Almost need to double stuff it.
Yeah. Yes. When you blow it up on its own, you can see right through it. It's almost like what I would call a crystal. And it's frustrating, but it works really great when you do double stuff them. So the bathroom door just closed. Okay, so these ones I don't have a jumbo for. So these are going to sort of be a little accent in here without a jumbo. Plus on the easel, you don't really need a lot of jumbos. The two on the bottom are my only two I'm going to use probably for this. All right. I'm going to tie this duplet just a little bit further apart as I remember why I don't do double stuffed. That's hard on the hands. The reason I'm doing that is I'm going to put it through here to make a 6. Okay? Now, I've grabbed one of the necks. It's just the pearl one. I've let the pink go up inside so it's easier to stretch. Okay, so we're going to start coming around the side here. Right? I'm going to switch to the cameo now.
Man, you're making this going back and forth.
I am so sorry, my love.
No, you're not.
Not really, no. Joan, this is rosewood, the darker color on the ground, and then I've double stuffed fashion pink inside of pearl white, and this is Tough Text Cameo. Now this one I'm going a little smaller because we're going smaller. We want to bring it in. We're going to go back around my sign. This is our sign. This we buy from Home Depot. It's clear acrylic, and then I do the white paint wash on the back. And then this is our vinyl lettering that we put on our sign.
Just make sure when you're vinyling your board, you don't stick it on the paint side because we've done that before.
We did it. We were in a real emergency to get out the door and I messed up and I put it on the wrong side. Please don't do that. Yes, he's right. The paint is on the back and then the front clear is where you put your vinyl on so you can take it off, clean it up, and reuse it. This has been reused I don't know how many times now.
Yes, and when you're cleaning off, just a pro tip from Randy. Hey, look at one of those. Because I do a lot of the cleaning. You want to use alcohol when you're cleaning the boards to get the glue off. Because if you use anything like lacquer thinner or anything really...
Glue Gone or anything like that, it'll...
Yeah, it might have a chance to mess up the clear finish on the acrylic.
It breaks down the actual acrylic. It makes it sort of like worse gluey. It's weird.
Yep. And Emily, when you start any sort of organic swag that starts on the ground, do you always start with 2 jumbo balloons?
No, most of the time I start with 4. I only use 2 on the easel, like something smaller. If it's my cheer board or my big white circles or any of my other garlands that I do a 4 quad of jumbo on the bases and then move up with that.
Yeah. And Danny, we get our vinyl. Our vinyl's Oracle vinyl.
631.
631. but we get our vinyl from a vinyl distributor.
Wholesaler.
They're a wholesaler of vinyl. So you might have to tell or look up in Philly if there's a Oracle vinyl distributor.
Yeah. There's a lot of them out there now because like this world, the Cricut and Silhouette world has just boomed, right? So look around and you can find it. If not, Amazon has it. Michael's, I know Joann's is going out, but I think they have it. Did you hear that Joann's is...
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I was shocked.
Maureen has a question. The whitewash that you put on back.
Yes. It's acrylic paint, dry brush.
That's what she was asking.
Yeah. Dry brush, and then I put a line of paint in the middle, pretty heavy, and then I brush out both directions, up and down. Okay. It's not hard, just play with it. And you know, if it goes somewhere where you don't want it, you can always just wipe it off while it's still wet. It's not difficult. Don't overthink it.
Melanie, yeah, the clear acrylic, that's a pre-cut from Home Depot.
Yeah.
That we buy from Home Depot.
18 by 24, I think it is.
Yeah, something like that. It's, yeah, 2 foot by 18 inches.
Yeah. All right, so it's always the hardest to get it around your sign, okay? I'm gonna put 260 on here real quick. Sorry, I'm walking around like a nut job tonight.
Danny says, Joann's sales is not really a sale.
Oh, really? Okay, good to know. Good to know. Okay, sorry, I'm just measuring. So you see what I was doing. I'm not loving the cameo with those, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, it's too...
It's not a great color combo.
Pale. Oh, no.
What?
The color theory.
Yeah, I know, right? I was thinking much more about what I had in stock and not so much about how it went together.
Do you want me to hold?
I got it.
Millie, the acrylic that's found in Home Depot, that's in the hardware department, I believe.
Yeah.
With all the nuts and screws and stuff like that. You can Google it and they'll tell you on the Home Depot app and even in the online which aisle it's on.
Yeah. All right. So it's very fidgety work, these easels. I'll tell you, they're not my favorite thing to make.
Easels aren't easy.
No.
An easy easel.
Are you done with the silly
No,
jokes
I'm
tonight?
not. Because,
Can you be?
Wow.
So now I'm going to start. Hold on. I'm not loving it. Ba-da-da-da.
Oh, now you're doing it?
Well, yeah. When I think, see, it's fiddly. It's fiddly. There's not a rhyme or reason to, well, there is, but there's not set numbers. We're starting the decrease, okay? I'm gonna come behind now and try and come behind and come up in front if I can get it to work.
Meanwhile, you got to remember, Tess bends these balloons to her will like she does with me. With threats of
Violence.
violence.
Nice, Randy.
Violence with love. Not even. Everyone knows that we're joking. This is how I get all the laughing emojis when I look back.
I'm gonna take the sign off for a few minutes while I'm finishing this up.
Get this out of the way so you don't have a crash on your foot.
Thank you. All right. Now, see, the thing with the clear sign You have to watch with your tie-ins. I'm going to throw another tie-in down here because that's going to be in where my paint is, and you shouldn't see it if I'm measuring correct. Tie that up. I'm not tying it, I'm just twisting it on. So it's going to come behind. Okay, next one. Yeah, not loving the color choices. Man.
It sounded good.
Huh?
It sounded good.
Yeah, I didn't think these were going to be quite as pink.
Angela, you're tolerant like my husband. I'm terrible. Shenanigator?
Yep, that's me. All right. So, if you have a solid sign, like sometimes my clients will provide their own signs and it will be solid. What I would do in that instance is I would be pulling this over and not attaching a lot of these extra balloons behind the scene. I've been known to do it in 2 different pieces when that's the case, because sometimes they'll bring like big and you have to figure it out on the fly, okay? There's a lot of that in this industry. You have to be able to pivot. So sometimes they come in and it's been like a 3-foot sign. They read my easel and they ask for a garland and they, you know, all that. And then you go there. 99% of the time I ask them for the sign size. Usually it's okay because I got to make sure it's going to fit, right? But every now and again they surprise me. Oh, last minute we changed our minds. Oh, okay, so here we go. We got to fix it up. So I have done it in 2 different pieces, so don't be afraid of doing that. It works.
Michelle Hudson
Casey Hudson, yes.
is watching on a cruise ship on her vacation.
Oh, Michelle, I love you so much. Why didn't you take me with you? That's the question. That's the little bit I'm upset about a little bit. This hard-working girl needs a vacation too.
Oh,
I know.
she's going to be going to Nozzle up in October, so she's going to have all her Fanta,
Yes.
all the Dutch.
All my favorite stuff. And a few of my favorite people.
Yes.
I'm excited for that. So you can see, as I'm coming up now, I'm really reducing the size, right?
How tall is the easel, Elizabeth's saying?
So I'm 5'6", so probably
5 foot?
5 foot, yeah. Got this off at Amazon. I love it. One, because it's nice and it's pretty heavy by comparison. I do have one of the black ones from like Staples where it's just the sticks and they're really not
Wonky.
stable is the words I'm looking for there. They're not stable at all. So I have used it and the amount of fiddling is like 10 times because you're constantly having to make sure the feet don't collapse on you. But it is doable, okay? Anything is doable if you just put your head down.
Do we have a link for the easel? No, we don't. We
No.
bought that many moons ago.
Yeah, probably about 4 years ago on Amazon. But it's very popular. I will say that. There's probably, I think that was Shauna that asked.
Yeah.
I'll look for it afterwards and put it up tomorrow for you as a link. Because they're great. I would recommend having one in your,
Arsenal.
yes.
We're just going to call these arsenals.
No, we're not.
In your repertoire.
Yes, in your portfolio. Okay, so now I'm trying to wrap it around so it's going to catch up there. And honestly, I'm going to put just one more little set of quad of the rosewood because I like to start and end on the same color. And then this is going to be ready for 5-inchers.
And to tie it all in because color theory, girl.
hands. Yeah. Yep. Gotta have that in there. Make it make sense. Not like these color choices. But you know what? I can laugh at it. You can't laugh at yourself and some of your poor life decisions. We got problems, right, Mom? I've had to own a few of those. Randy is not one of them.
I have never made any poor life decisions.
Whatever.
I just made life decisions. I'm not going to call them poor, bad, or anything. They're just decisions of my life.
Right? All right.
And Tess is definitely one of the good ones.
Ah. Right back at you, my love. Okay. Let's come forward. There we go. All right, so now I'm just going to do up a few 5-inchers. But I wanted to talk really quickly about, sometimes a client will use the term with pops of a certain color in there. And a lot of people don't know how much is too much to be a pop of color. So, for example, because my lettering is in black, I decided to do pops of black. And I'm going to show you what that means. In my world, in my brain.
Pop is a pop.
Pop is a beverage.
Not in my brain.
Okay, so warm in here. Huh. We even had to close the curtains because the sun was beating down on me. And it's still, I'm like...
Schwitzing.
I'll have no makeup on by the end of all this. I'll be swatting it off. We've got all the windows open. So, a pop of black would be, you know, these little 5-inch quads in strategic places around your designs. Oh, there's an old tie on. Still on the easel.
What?
Sorry for my back. There we go. All right. So I'm blowing these all up the same size. They're a 0.7 on the Legenda, which is about a 3-inch.
Double pump on the hand pump. A little bit less.
Yeah. Okay. So I would put one. See, there's a nice little spot right there. Actually, can I get the sign back, Randy?
Sure.
Really quick, because that's going to...
Determine where
some things go.
the barbecues that are going off today, where all the windows are open.
Yeah, we're smelling everyone's barbecue. It's awesome. Now, otherwise, I've put in these, I've put flowers, I've put leaves. There's a lot of things you can do to dress these up to call more attention to it. The starbursts are fun.
Ooh, I saw someone today on a video trying to help people out by when you put in one of the artificial flowers in.
Yeah.
She puts a 5-inch balloon instead of just electrical tape.
Yeah. I know, it's way more expensive. I don't know why, but that's sort of, I've seen a lot of people do that. I just put electrical tape on mine and then push them in.
But we also reclaim our florals.
Yes. Yeah. So, I don't know. I loan my florals out to people and I get them back, which I love. There's a little rental fee, right? But it works. Until the one time, the lady one very nice lady bought it for her friend. It was a birthday. The friend came, saw the design, fell in love with it, and started taking all the flowers because she decided to make a bouquet as a remembrance of this beautiful birthday. And the lady's like, quickly messaging me, okay, if she's taking the flowers, what happens? And I'm like, I'll just charge you for them. It's not a big deal. But she was petrified. She's like, don't do that.
Mauricio has a question.
Hi, Maurizio. Nice to have you with us. Shoot.
Wonders how long these live videos have gone on.
Since July 16th, 2024. So this is episode number 36. We haven't missed one yet. During Christmas, we adjusted for the Christmas holidays, but we haven't missed one yet, and I love them. You guys, you really make my week. All right. I think you're all going to be very excited and yet a little frustrated with tonight's homework challenge.
Well, it is in the festive season.
Yes.
Oh, there's Elise.
Hi, Elise. How are you? Very nice to have you. Okay, so you get the idea with little pops of color, right? I'm gonna keep going here. Just a couple more.
Locking in
questions?
and popping.
Aw, you guys are so sweet. Was talking with one of my mentees this week about, you know, we have our dopamine and our little drop of serotonin. You guys fill me up on Wednesdays for the whole week, and I really appreciate that. I have to tell you.
She does. She gets all her dopamine fix
Yeah, right.
on Wednesday.
I really, really do.
No projects have repeated.
No. Very early on, I did the seashell and showed it, but it wasn't like, we hadn't started the homework at that point. Mm-hmm. So, no, we haven't repeated anything yet. 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 It will come a day. There will come a day. I'm sure of it.
Emily asks, would you just do 5-inch quads for the pop of color?
On this size, yes, absolutely. If you're doing a bigger garland, I would do 11-inch quads as my pop, or even a 6 to have a pop of color. Okay. It all depends on how big the garland is.
Shanna, it's like Christmas for me. Even while she's doing her Minecraft.
Yeah.
Creeper.
And Michelle's on holidays. You guys, you just make me so happy.
Favorite day of the week.
It really is. It's yours too. Don't even. He loves it.
Khadijah's here.
Hi, Khadijah. How are you? All right, one more for the bottom and then I'm done. How many feet is this garland?
Well, if that's a 5-foot stand, probably about 7.
7, maybe 8 with the jumbos. If it was done as a, like if I repurpose these into fit like a grab and go garland, it would be probably 7 to 8 feet. All right. And you've all seen me, you've been watching, I'm sure Randy's been turning the camera. I cut off all the necks on my 5-inch balloons. Because, what do I say? Everybody in the comments, what's my thing I say all the time? Randy's dying to say it.
I'm not saying it. We had enough of that, and you learned more than enough about rock formations and...
Ta-da! There we go. There's a simple and easy garland that you can put in there. And you can see, you can't see my tie-in that I had over here because it's in the white still. You can't see my tie-in down there. and it's locked and loaded on there, right? So you can do it in any, I've done them where they're just straight up one side. People have asked that. I typically ask them, do you want it curving around the easel or do you want it just up one side? Most of my clients like it up just the one side, but I like it curved.
Yeah. Elizabeth, we do have a size chart, and if you look under the media section,
Recent media,
or just in the pictures in the group that have been going up, you can see the legenda sizing and stuff like that. And Khadija got her shimmer wall.
Yay! Oh, I'm glad.
Hide your mechanics.
Stephanie Gibson wins with the hide your mechanics. Yes, you got it. Absolutely. Clean up your mechanics. Yep. Ah.
Freckles is here from...
Hi, Freckles. How are you, Melissa? Nice to have you here. Hold on. I was just going to answer someone's question and now it's gone away on me. And
How many balloons did you use?
Oh, no, it was... I wanted to, Christy, I'm so happy your journey is finally coming to an end. I want to come see you when you get home, okay? Let me know when you're home. I have been really worried about you. But I'm glad. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, Shan, are you going to see some of my mechanics on my grids? Doing it according to their instructions on their YouTube video. Because you're doing it on the grids, right? That's always. You're always going to see the grids around and everything. But that's okay.
A bit of it.
Yeah, a bit. Just try. Go back through when you're all done. And if you can cut off anything that's noticeable or to hide it, absolutely. All right. So.
How many balloons did you use?
Oh, okay. Just 11 inches I'll do. And then I'll tell you. I'm not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 quads of the 5 inches. Okay. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 30, 32 11 inchers, 2 jumbos. Does that help?
And then 5 inchers, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I said that already.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm looking at all this.
So see, when I'm doing the lives, I usually, when I'm in person, I'll step back and take a look at it. But in the lives here, I don't have the room to do such a thing. But yeah, not bad.
The shimmer walls, Maureen, they're not hard to put up. They're actually click and go.
I'll tell you what we have learned with our shimmer walls. Okay, I'm going to put that out of the way so I can talk to you. It's fine. Fine. It's not going to go anywhere. Let me bring this back in. Okay. So.
Oh my goodness, all that rattling and rolling.
Sorry.
Let me get closer.
Maureen, the shimmer walls, I get them off Amazon. At first, when I first bought a shimmer wall, I spent like almost $600, including taxes and shipping, to get one. And it had this more of the solid black plate on the back of it. It was the nice white gold. It wasn't the harsh yellow gold. But the ones with the more solid backing are a pain in the butt. You have to zip tie every single one of them together. We went through a bazillion zip ties. So we needed a rush silver one for an order that was coming through. And I wanted a silver one anyway, so we rushed it. We ordered it off of Amazon. Cody something. Can't remember what it's called. I'll link it tomorrow. They are click and go. The way their back frames are, you just click one and then the bottom one, it would be the reversed. And they just hold themselves. So what we have learned is when we are going to install a shimmer wall, we take one of our tables, our folding tables, with us. In a house or in a venue, doesn't matter. We take a table with us. And then we have them in a like carry tote. I will have the table set up and I will be assembling them. Randy's assembling the pipe and drape rod that we use. And then as soon as I have a run, he puts it up. We zip tie just the top and then the sides, of course. And then after that, they just click together. And it goes so quickly. We can put one together in about 15 minutes now.
Yeah, and ours are
6 by 7. No, 7 by 7.
7 by 7. Yeah.
So I at first with those ones with the black backgrounds on them was awful. Absolutely awful. And it would take us about an hour to put just the shimmer well together.
So many zip ties.
And then taking it down. Likewise, we had a special tool Randy had to clip all the zip ties, and we would put it back. These ones, and they were like, it was, I ordered 2 sets and they were like 130 Canadian each set. So $260. So half price of, if not more, of what I got the other one for. And much, much better.
Yeah, the other ones are just,
yeah.
We don't even use them.
No, we don't. The one that we have is in a bin. We haven't used it in, 2 years now.
Yeah.
Anyone want to buy it?
We can show you how to set it up. And it's a 7 foot by 7 foot, a 49 square one.
Yeah. So, all right, I'm going to get these out of the way, and we're going to move on to our little homework challenge. Marlene last week asked for a bunny. So, if you don't like it, you can blame Marlene.
It's a rascally rabbit.
Rascally rabbit. What do you think? Cute? You want to make it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right. So here we go. I thought it was really cute. It's quick and it's easy. It's to go on something. It doesn't stand on its own. Although those little stands that I use would absolutely hold it up if you needed to have it standing. But it's just cute. Work on some of your skills. All right. So we're going to use the same colors. And I got to...
Carletta, purple is my favorite color.
One of mine too. I'm glad you like it, Marlene. All right, here we go. Bunch of 260s. Stretch them. I think I used 2 purple and 2 white for this. I believe. Maybe. 1 white. I don't know. I hadn't made them in forever, and I had to refresh my memory today. So we'll see how long the memory stuck around for. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is a little pinch twist. The thing with pinch twists is they are anchors when you're twisting stuff. You can roll around it to anchor stuff down or spin through it. It becomes sort of like your nuts and bolts of your design. All right, so we're going to start with your little bottom. I did the pinch twist for here. We're going to do 2 bends. Okay, these are about 3-inch bends, but by all means, rabbits have big feet. You can make them more. But I'm going to do about 3 inches.
Yeah, because Bugs Bunny's feet were like
Huge.
huge.
They're like Randy feet.
Yep, pretty much. You know how hard it was for me to buy shoes in Europe?
Randy's a size 13 shoe.
Which, if you're doing European sizes, that's a size 48.
And I remember we did a lot of walking. He walked through his Converse. They were like, had a hole in the bottom of them. So we were like desperate. We were in the Netherlands trying to find him shoes. In
Rotterdam, where there's people that are taller than me.
Yep, but definitely smaller feet. So he was working. So I went shopping during the day trying to find him a pair of shoes. The salespeople would literally laugh in my face. Good luck. Good luck finding that size here. We ended up having to order them online and have them delivered to us there. On their version of Amazon is called Bol, BOL.com. And yeah, we were able to get them. It just took us a minute. It was awful. All right, so now, right, I'm going to come up, make his torso as long or as short as you would like. I kind of like the medium-sized one. So we're going to go up the one side. We're going to complete this and then come down the other side. Okay, so again, at the top here, I'm going to create a little pinch twist.
Let me get in tight.
Right all up in my business.
Yes.
Okay. And then again, we're going to duplicate these, but just a little smaller.
His little itty bitty hands.
Yeah. This is Reflex Purple for anyone that's asking or wanting to ask.
Reflex Violet.
Yes, sorry. Yeah. Have you ever created a ceiling wall crawl? I've been asked to do one for a graduation party and have never attempted one.
Is that like a garland that
Melanie,
just goes?
I don't know what you mean by a crawl. Like all over the top of the ceiling?
Ceiling to wall crawl.
I've done major balloon walls.
Ceiling to floor.
Yeah, ceiling to floor. 16 feet by 10 I've done. All right, so I did the 2 feet. I've done the 2 up top. So I'm going to come down now the other side. Right? And this is where it becomes important to have that pinch twist because you can spin around it to lock it in. Okay? And now I'm going to...
Handy dandy cutter on the back of the machine right there.
Love that. And just wind that around, snip off the excess because we hide our mechanics. Yes, we do. A little punchy tonight. All right, so that's the body of the purple, right? So pinch twist, 2 pinch twist, your little feet up one side, a bend or a pinch twist, a bend down the other side, tie it off.
Correct. It goes across the ceiling and down to the corner, down a corner to the floor.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So yes, I have. If you need help with it, Melanie, please feel free to message me and we can chat about ideas for you.
Yeah, we did the one hole one that was a wall that was 20 feet up and...
Over. That was the one I submitted for my contest.
Yeah.
All right, so I've blown up a white 260 this time, and I leave about 4 inches or like a hand's length at the bottom. We're gonna start at the bottom. We're gonna tie in with the neck around that pinch twist down there.
Or the fluff tail.
Right. And then all you do is lay it down in the front to come up. Pinch it off where you need to spin it. I find it easier to spin when I already have a pinch in there, so I don't lose my size. Okay, so we've got the middle. Okay, now I'm going to do his little neck. Okay, I have the pinch twist in the back. It just makes life easier. Okay, then we're going to do his 2 little cheeks. So it's another fold over. Another fold over, and you're trying to get these as consistently sized as possible. Okay, now I'm going to come through and do his little bunny teeth, right? So those are a bubble, a pretty good sized bubble, and spin it off. And then another same size bubble, spin that off. It's more of a dash than a bubble. And then roll that around. Okay? So you've got your cheeks and your teeth and your belly. Okay, now we're going to do his 2 eyes, which are super cinchy, and it's about a 3.5 inch length. Spin it off, fold it over the same length, 3.5 inch, right? Spin those 2 together to lock it down. Okay, now it's fiddly. Don't worry about what it looks like as you're making it. When you're all done, you can go back and straighten everything.
Trust the process.
I'm gonna make one more pinch twist back here because we have to anchor in all of our purple in the back. Okay. Plus it'll help hold everything in place. And I just spin that around to strengthen up my connections. Okay. Teeth, cheeks, eyes. Okay. We're getting there. This one's going to take you a minute, and it might take you a few attempts, okay? Don't get frustrated at it. Just come back, take a deep breath, have a cup of coffee or whatever you would like.
And swear a little bit at Tess.
Yep. And then I'm a big girl, I can take it. This one you're going to want to blow up quite a bit, leaving like inch and a half at the end. All right, so we're going to come into that pinch twist at the back with our neck. Spin it around to anchor your back. You're gonna come up. So you're coming up the side, right? You wanna go just above the eyes, right? I got my eyes there, I'm a little bit above it. I'm gonna create a pinch twist. Okay, and that pinch twist again is to anchor your ears. Then we're gonna make our big floppy ears. Again, I like to spin it before I roll it through my pinch twist. This makes life easier, folks. Okay, then I'm gonna travel about an inch and a half, 2 inches maybe, over. I'm gonna make another pinch twist. I'm gonna measure my ears. They don't have to be perfect, but close is preferred. Okay, roll it around that pinch twist. And then you're going to come down the equal amount over here to finish off the side of his face. This one I'm gonna knot because I don't have a lot left on there. All right, so where am I at on here? Those are my eyeballs. I'm gonna come back through that pinch twist in the back, the same as we started. Whew, warm. The only glue dash you will need on this is, oops, oh, don't get it stuck on your balloon, you silly woman. There we go.
Came right off.
Is to glue your eyes into the head. And I'm just going to do that up here a little bit. Okay. It's a little funky looking at the moment, and that's why I'm going through and I'm going to straighten everything out.
You got his tail towards the front on the feet.
I will fix it. I like to sort of curl the ears down, and I'll take and pop, right? And there we go. Okay, now, one last thing. Grab a little pink. Doesn't matter what pink, but or it could not be, but their little noses are pink, right? I've cut this and it sealed itself. Just make a little bobble with that. Tie it off. And this is also going to help keep everything together because this is his little nose.
It's always harder working towards the camera.
Yeah, yes, very much so. His little feet. Okay. Then I have a sheet of these that I've just had forever. I cut them all out. They're generic little eyeballs that I use for all my little characters.
We have the stencil in our files on our silhouette.
Yeah.
And every now and again we use a scrap of black and we cut a whole bunch of eyeballs out.
Yeah. And then I'm just going to with a black Sharpie. And there we go. This one's Randy and this one's Tess. Ah!
I got the bigger ears.
Obviously.
Wow.
What do y'all think? Are they cute or what? Oh, it got real quiet while I was working on that. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Did I lose you in the process?
You lost no one.
They're fun, guys. They're meant to be fun, to sit back and just practice. And I don't know, when I was a kid, I'm losing one up here. That purple one's dying up the side, but that's okay. I would go back and just fix that one section.
With all of the scraps that we have in the scrapbook.
But we'll just look at this one then. It's really cute. Right. I can't wait to see them get posted. Oh, all right. Who's got questions? 4 minutes before 7. I've done the main design and I've done the homework challenge. Woohoo, I'm getting better. Bring on the questions. What do you want to know? I use Gemar brand U-Glue dashes. Love them.
And the white that we used was the
Tough-Tex white. Yeah. I like the Tough-Tex 260s, I will say. They...
But we need to get more of the Tough-Tex colors of
I
the
do.
other ones.
I do, for sure. But yeah, it's cute. We have some class announcements if you're interested. Tuesday, March 25th, that's coming up next Tuesday, is our Pricing Your Designs class. You all might have noticed our group is different. We do not allow any posts to go up that is, hey, I made this design. How much would you charge for it? In my opinion, and it's my group, so my opinion rules. That's not true. If you all wanted me to, I would allow it. But I haven't allowed any posts like that in our group because the pricing question is so subjective. You get someone from the UK that's out in the country and someone that's in New York City or Toronto, the pricing is going to be astronomically different. And what I have noticed in other groups is it creates an unhealthy debate. And so if anyone that is out there that has sent in a post to be put in our group, that is the question, how much would I charge for this? You'll notice it doesn't go up, okay? If it's a few other things and the question of how much would you charge for it, I will decline it, but I'll send a note back to you and ask you to take that question off and then we can post it. I've done that a bunch of times. No one has ever come back and redone it to put it up. I don't mean to offend anyone, but I also want our group to stay this beautiful, utopian world of helping each other. And I don't want us to get mad at each other about pricing. It's a very touchy subject. No one knows what your expenses are, and expenses go into your pricing. If your cost of living is through the roof, like our people in our cities are, their pricing is going to be higher. So that's why I do this Pricing Designs webinar every month. I do it every month because it's a very important question. And I love to walk people through getting all the information so they can decide that for themselves. Please don't let anyone tell you what you should charge.
Yeah, well, I've seen on different groups to where one person will be $1,200 for a design, and someone else be $600, half the price.
Yeah.
So it's like,
it is so subjective. You're not going to get a proper answer. And that's the other part of it. Not only do I not want the discord that can come from it, I don't want the incorrect information. Because say our person that's living in the UK countryside asks someone from New York City, and they're like $1,200 for a design, and they try and charge that. They're not going to have any sales. They're going to be so discouraged, and they're going to give up. And I don't want that. You guys all have very good skills and a desire to be here. So you have the right to have the right information to be successful. And I'll get off my soapbox now.
Khadija, where did you get your tassel for your welcome sign? Tassel.
My welcome sign? The easel, maybe she's asking. Is it the easel you're asking for my...
Oh, yeah. We got that on Amazon. Yeah, that was the answer.
Yeah, okay.
Autocorrect.
Okay.
Used the carrot column design to matching bunny. It turned out pretty good. Thanks for teaching us that.
Yes, great.
Question about the grids. Should I put balloons in before I transport the grids or after? I'll have to transport it in sections.
I would do it before. Putting it in the grids, it all depends. How much time do you have in the venue where you're setting up? If you've got all the time in the world, do it there. Yeah, of course. If you're under a time limitation, I would say do more at home than not. Okay. Any other questions to catch up?
What is the largest size of pencil balloons that you can
640.
660s.
660s.
Yeah.
But they have that's the Sempertex ones, and they have the extra.
Yeah, but they're the only ones.
So the ones he's talking, who was that?
Marlene.
The ones he's talking about, the 660s, are Link-a-Loon style. So they have the extra tip on it, so you can use them as sort of like building blocks. So if you want it to just be like this, your largest would be the 360? Mm-hmm. Yeah, 360. If you don't want the extra tip. The 660 has the extra tip on it, like a Link-a-Loon.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, Elise, for agreeing with me. I know a lot don't, but I do believe in it very firmly. All right. The next one we have coming up is one we just dropped today. I know it's pretty quick turnaround, but I had promised one for this month, and I dropped the ball on it because I wasn't feeling well. Now I'm feeling fantastic. And so now it's all full speed ahead. We have a Balloon Marquee Masterclass Webinar, Makeup Edition. Sunday, March 30th. So it's going to be a webinar like we did with our garlands or our Christmas trees that we've done recently. It's Sunday, March 30th at 1 p.m. I'm estimating about 4 hours for this one. And it's going to be, the pictures are on with the flyer. It's a double-digit marquee that I do my Sephora bag that I design. I haven't seen anyone else do it yet. So far I'm the only one out there making it. So the Sephora bag that we do, and we have like the lipstick on it and all that. It's a fun double-digit marquee. It teaches you everything from the basics of building a base all the way up how to attach your numbers so they don't move, keeping them straight and not leaning backwards or to the sides. Everything on there.
And how to make a Sephora bag.
And flowers, okay? And we will also, so we have the double-digit marquee, and then we have a single-digit marquee. I call it a mini marquee. It has a distorted flower on it, and it's going to be so much fun. Again, they're my diva lipstick makeup-y girl designs, okay? Very popular. I get asked for that design probably more than any other right now.
Oh, it's for all those young spa day girls.
Yes, our little princesses that we love so much. They love to go and buy. I can't afford Sephora, but if the 13-year-olds can, all right.
Hey, if the 13-year-olds can afford Sephora, then their parents can afford these balloons.
Exactly. So I'm happy with that. Bring it on. So they're very popular designs, and I want to let you guys in on their popularity and help you teach you through it. It's $100 Canadian, 75 US, 70 euros, or 60 Great British pounds, 115 for our Aussie friends in Australia.
Down under.
we try and stay very current with the changing dollars, and that's what the difference is the currency exchange. And then on Monday, April 7th, we have our color theory. Danny, I'm so excited.
No, Danny's in the pricing. We have another person in for
color theory.
Color theory already.
April 7th, 6 p.m. And all of our like the pricing, the design, and the color theory, each of them are the $40 Canadian, 30 US, 30 euros, and 25 Great British pounds. We will be having in the very beginning of April, I haven't set the date firm yet, I will probably be doing that tomorrow, for a grad designs webinar as well. So similar to what I'm going to be doing on the 30th, it's online like this, but we're going to be doing my best-selling grad setups. And last but certainly not least, we still have 3 positions, spots left in our mentorship program. If you've been thinking about becoming a mentee, now's your time. I have 3 spots that have come open, or I've made room for. 1 came open, 2 I've made room for, opening up more nights and evenings for calls. And if you're interested and you want to talk to one of my mentees and ask them questions, I'd be more than happy. We've got a few of them on here tonight. I'm sure they can tell you what it's all about and how they're doing with it in their progression.
We also have Elise and Elizabeth
on our basic balloons program, our balloon buddies. And that is a start to finish, right from like vocabulary and terminology all the way up. It's a course that will get you to the intermediate stage, and then the advanced, we would switch you over at that point to come onto the mentorship program if you want. You don't have to.
Elise, the dates are posted. All you have to do is go on our page, go to where it says events,
and they're
click
all
on it, and you can see all the events.
Yeah. So a lot of exciting things coming up, and it's going to be a blast. A lot of work, but it's going to be amazing. I can't wait. These makeup designs, I love making them because you get to play. You get to play with some bold colors and fun, and I love it.
Oh, the hot pinks.
All the hot pinks. All right. It's a bold color. There was back in the early days when women were fighting for their right to vote, they all wore red lipstick as a defiance and we are women, hear us roar kind of thing. And then through the World War II, all of our wonderful women that went into the factories, they wore the lipstick, and women are amazing. So I wear the red lipstick in honor of all the amazing women that are here with me and that paved the way for us.
What color would you have worn in the 80s to be standing out? The chartreuse blue?
I didn't. I was a lip gloss girl. Lip gloss. The shinier, the better. The glitter, all of it. But I wasn't a big, huge... Right, Mom? I wasn't a huge makeup wearer. I've never been. It's been as I've aged and I lived in Hawaii, I've got sunspots, so now I wear it. But
well,
I've always loved lipstick.
Those sunspots blend in with the nice tan skin,
yes.
So you can't
I can't wait to get a tan. But yes, my mom, who's on here tonight with us, she has always been a lipstick girly, and so I inherited from her, and I love it. So women, get your red lipstick on. Let's show these guys that we can do all this. All right? Any other questions? I'm here. Mine looked like reflex pink. Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Any questions? I'm here. I'll stay. We're only 10 after.
Blue
eyeshadow for sure. That I did do. The heavy eyeliner I did a little bit, but I didn't do black. Mom wouldn't allow black. It was brown. I always did brown. Charcoal.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, no, it was a different time. I've had my hair short back then too, Randy. I played softball. I was a very competitive softball player, and so with the hat and everything, the short hair was easier. I had longer hair in my 30s, early 40s, and then I've been like this again. It's just easier.
Yeah, and then
it suits me.
I had long hair down to the middle of my back. When I was 17, I stopped cutting my hair, and I just went, I'm not paying for a barber ever again.
Yeah. He had short hair by the time I met him. Thank God. Any questions? Anyone? Who's got big projects coming up this weekend? I have a nice quiet weekend this weekend, Randy. Thursday, Friday's busy. Tomorrow, Friday's busier. But Saturday and Sunday's not too bad. What reasons do you ever double stuff? I haven't found a good enough reason to ever consider it. Me neither. I did it tonight because I didn't have any
shiny.
I wanted a shiny, so I put the pearl in there. I don't. As a rule, I do not. I think I've only done that one Christmas parade we double stuffed because we had to out of necessity.
Because we couldn't find
the Linkaloons in the chocolate brown. I don't. If a client says to me, here's an inspo picture, I want these exact colors, and I can see it's a visible double stuff, I'll be like, okay, so that color is achieved by putting two balloons together. I said, we can do that, absolutely, but you have to understand it doubles the cost because it's two balloons and I have to labor of stuffing them into each other, so the cost becomes double. At that point, it's miraculous how good they are with just the single stuffed. It's a miracle, but they've never gone for it. They've never gone for it, but I will not budge on my pricing for a double stuffed look. I let them be the decision. My price is double if it's double stuffed, or single if it's that color, and they will always go for that color. I have not had someone insist.
Maureen just did a big spring art she'll post in the group.
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
And Michelle Kimball is working on a Hello Kitty arch for Saturday.
Love Hello Kitty.
And, someone's going on vacation.
Leandra's going on vacation, I know.
Shanna Peterson Davis.
Oh, you're going on vacation. Nice. Where to?
I'm doing a friend's social in 2 weeks. First one for display for public to see my work. I'm so excited. Nice.
Who's that?
Elise.
Oh, I'm so excited for you, Elise. That's amazing.
Shanna's doing 2 bubble columns in her Minecraft project and then going on vacation.
Nice. Love it.
And
I'm a little jealous.
yeah.
A lot of jealous.
And a baby shower. Michelle Kimball also doing silver shimmer wall, pink, silver, and snow white balloons. Both for my niece's 16th birthday.
Oh, very nice. Mom and I are going to do the floral bouquet that you taught for us for grandmother's 70. Oh, I'm so excited. Pictures. Castle Hot Springs in Arizona.
She's going someplace more.
Oh, I would die for that right now.
Maureen, gonna try to do the merry-go-round for my niece's shower in May. Have you ever done one?
No, I've never done a merry-go-round. I would love to. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's not difficult. I know how to do it. I just haven't had a client want to spend that kind of money.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I've bid it out quite a few times.
To excise the money out of a client's wallet sometimes is the hardest part.
Especially around here. Yep. So that's what we've got going on.
At least it isn't like in Hawaii where, my auntie does flowers.
Yeah. Last weekend, we did a large square arch for the University of Guelph for their Relay for Life overnight walkathon. That was fun. The kids are always, the university students, they're so much fun to work with. They...
Jennifer, preach about excising.
It's hard, isn't it? Yes. Maureen, we can talk about that on your next call. Okay. But yes, we got to work on your pricing. But yes, we'll chat about that. We'll get it dialed in for you. Anything else? Going once? Going twice?
Twice.
I need your grad class. All right. Yeah. It's going to be very pole oriented and then like some bigger stuff too.
What? Can I teach the hardware section of it?
Yeah. What we're going to do for the grad section of at least one of the designs will also include the hardware manufacturing portion of it.
Manufacturing.
How Randy makes it.
Figuring it out.
So there'll be a hardware component to the grad webinar.
That way you guys don't have to buy these $200 whole sets.
Shanna's son is graduating April 30th, college. Awesome. Shanna, what did he get his degree in? Or is getting his degree in?
Graduating from uni, as the Brits say.
See, up here in Canada, we have colleges and university, and they're very, very different. Where in the US,
it's interchangeable.
Interchangeable, right? Ours are very different. Colleges are more like trade schools, that kind of. I don't know. You sometimes will go to college to bring up your grades from high school in order to get you into university for more of the academia degrees. Like my daughter is currently finishing up her degree in political science at the university. But we have like Conestoga College and Sheridan. Like we have a lot of colleges that are much more
trade oriented.
Trade oriented.
We would call them
practical
vocational schools.
Yeah. So we have the two, info systems, app development. Funny you should ask. How did I do on the leaf? You did really, really well, Christina. Really well. Very proud of you. I'm sorry, I have not been on to give much feedback on the board lately, on our group lately. That will be changing. I had to get all caught up from being ill last week, and now I am, finally. And so now that is all going to be moving forward. So.
I will have my. Can't wait to see Randy from behind the camera. I will have my husband watch the replay.
Exactly. That's perfect. Yeah. Awesome, guys. Thank you again for being such amazing members in this group. I can't tell you how much I love it. You guys are so supportive of each other, helping each other grow, and to think that Randy and I sat down and have created this group. We're at 7,200 strong now, and
it just keeps growing.
It keeps growing, and it tickles me pink. You guys have such great hearts and are so willing to help each other. In sometimes in these industries of small businesses, we tend to look at each other as competition instead of friends. And I have chosen we are all friends and we all help each other, because that's the road to success that I would like to take. Helpful, not hinder. All right? So with that, I will get off my soapbox and say goodnight.
You were on your soapbox.
A lot tonight. I know. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry. But sometimes the mood just catches me.
Don't say sorry.
I know, but I'm Canadian. It's like in my blood.
Elbows up.
Absolutely. All right. Everyone, have an amazing week. We'll see you here next week for our 37th live in a row. And I hope you have an amazing week, a profitable one, and you enjoy your journey of ballooning it yourself. Till next week. Bye for now.
Bye.